Good day, everyone. Join us today as we delve into the urgent need for a transition to clean energy systems to combat climate change and meet international climate goals. We discuss the critical threshold of 1.5 degrees Celsius, global warming, and the alarming rate at which we're exhausting our carbon budget. We explore the financial aspects of the energy transition, including the potential redirection of the USD 4.5 trillion currently spent on energy globally. We highlight the opportunities this transition presents, from job creation to the advancement of sustainable development goals. We also discuss the necessary technological and behavioral revolutions, the importance of innovation, and the need for forward-thinking policies and significant investments. This video is a call to action for everyone, from government and industry leaders to individuals, to act urgently and decisively in accelerating the transition to clean energy. The future is in our hands. Let's make it a clean, green one.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our discussion on the urgent need for a transition to clean energy systems.
Today we're diving into a critical topic: how we can combat climate change and meet the ambitious goals set out in international agreements.
We're facing an urgent need to reduce carbon emissions to limit global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. This is a critical threshold, beyond which the impacts of climate change become increasingly severe. But here's the shocker: at our current rate, we're on track to exhaust our carbon budget that allows us to stay within this limit by 2029. That's less than a decade away. This is a wake-up call for all of us. We need to act now, and we need to act decisively. We need to understand that every action we take, every decision we make, has an impact on our carbon budget. And we need to start making choices that help us stay within this budget.
But it's not all doom and gloom. In fact, there's a silver lining. We're currently spending around USD 4.5 trillion, or 3.2% of global GDP, on energy, with 3/4 of this allocated to unabated fossil fuels. This is a significant amount of money, and it shows that we have the resources to tackle this challenge. But we need to use these resources wisely. If we maintain this level of spending, it could finance a transition to clean energy. But it's not just about maintaining, it's about redirecting. We need a massive shift of capital from fossil fuels to clean energy. We need to start investing in renewable energy sources like wind, solar, and hydro. We need to start investing in energy efficiency. And we need to start investing in the research and development of new technologies that can help us decarbonize our energy systems.
And this isn't just about saving the planet, it's about creating a better future for all of us. The shift to a greener economy has the potential for job creation and advancement of the Sustainable Development Goals. These are goals that aim to end poverty, improve health and education, reduce inequality, and spur economic growth, all while tackling climate change and working to preserve our oceans and forests. A transition to a clean energy system can help us achieve these goals. It can create jobs in the renewable energy sector. It can help reduce air pollution, improving health outcomes. It can help reduce energy costs, lifting people out of energy poverty. And it can help us build a more sustainable and resilient economy.
But to achieve a deeply decarbonized energy system, we need more than just money. We need technology and behavioral revolutions, innovation, forward-thinking policies, and huge investments. We need to embrace renewable energy sources like wind and solar, and we need to invest in energy efficiency. We need to change our behaviors and attitudes towards energy consumption, and we need policies that support this transition. We need to start thinking about energy not as a commodity, but as a service. We need to start thinking about energy not as a cost, but as an investment in our future. And we need to start thinking about energy not as a problem, but as a solution.
And we need to act urgently and decisively. The question is not whether a clean energy transition will happen, but how fast it can be achieved. It's a question first of mindset and urgency, enabled by policy, technology, and financing. We need leaders who are willing to take bold action, and we need citizens who are ready to support this transition. We need to understand that the transition to a clean energy system is not a burden, but an opportunity. It's an opportunity to create a better future for ourselves and for future generations. It's an opportunity to create a future that is not only sustainable, but also equitable and inclusive.
So as we look to the future, let's remember that we all have a role to play in this transition. From government and industry leaders to each one of us, it's on all of us to act urgently and decisively. The future is in our hands. Let's make it a clean, green one. Let's make it a future where we live in harmony with nature. Let's make it a future where we have access to clean, affordable, and reliable energy. And let's make it a future where we have successfully tackled the challenge of climate change.
And with that, we'll wrap up today's discussion. Remember, the future is not something that just happens to us. It's something we can shape and influence. So let's take action, let's make a difference, and let's create a future that we can all be proud of. Let's create a future where we have successfully transitioned to a clean energy system. Let's create a future where we have achieved the Sustainable Development Goals. And let's create a future where we have limited global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. In the meantime, let's all do our part to make this vision of the future a reality. Let's all do our part to transition to a clean energy system. And let's all do our part to combat climate change.
Goodbye, and take care.